everybody, if I wasn't so pissed off today due to other reasons I'd rather not get into it in this video, I would say that that Harley Quinn season 2 episode 7, what what it is my favorite episode because basically what happens, guys, is Harley and Ivy are basically finally put on trial for murdering the Injustice League, basically, and Bane decides to open up his own prison, the Pit, instead of sending Ivy and Harley to Arkham, which is obviously somewhere that where they know exactly how to get out of. And I gotta say, guys, Bane treats the prison as more or less as a rehab clinic for villains where everybody tries to be positive, and it's through Bane telling the residents of the Pit that he's hosting a talent show featuring George Lopez, and Harley and Ivy come up with the idea that Harley will enter the contest, and during George's set, that they'll both use his chopper to escape the Pit. Well, because Harley forgets to make her bed, which is one of the Pit's rules, Bane disqualifies Harley's request for entrance into the talent show. So she asks Ivy to do her set for her, which is, and Ivy goes on right after George, and instead of starting a riot by trying to make Killer Croc and the other inmates mad, Ivy starts it by basically telling everybody that how she got there, and the riot begins when Ivy reminds everybody that they're all criminals, and hey, what are a bunch of us bad guys doing here? Well, Harley tries to sacrifice herself to hold Bane off, so that Ivy can sneak onto George's chopper to make sure that her and Kite Man can get married. Well, right after Harley lets go and is about to be consumed by the Pit's fire, Ivy swoops back down and saves her. Now, but before I tell you guys what happens right at the end, basically, the side plot to this episode is Batgirl reveals her true identity to Commissioner Gordon, and Commissioner Gordon finally kicks his severe drinking problem, and is ultimately able to put Two-Face back in the Gotham, in one of the Gotham Police Department's holding cells. And right at the end, guys, yes, Harley and Ivy actually kiss, and this better not have the same kind of backlash that Batgirl and Batman kissing in The Killing Joke got. especially when it's been hinted by the staff that Harley and Ivy were going to have their bisexual relationship explored in this season anyway. So yes, guys, right at the last 2 seconds of the episode, right after Ivy pulls them both out of the pit, the episode ends with Harley and Ivy kissing, and let me tell you guys something. It's no like quick kiss either. It's actually a pretty intensive one.